I took a cruise in July on the Carnival Conquest with port stops in Miami, Princess Cays, Bahamas, and Nassau, Bahamas. Here's a quick video of that experience. The sail-away party was still very crowded and lots of fun. And it was a bit tamed down compared to a Carnival cruise I took a year ago. But thankfully, they still had hip hop and they still had lots of fun. As always, I headed to the back of the ship as we pulled away to say goodbye to the beautiful Miami, Florida. Freedom of the seas was returning as we were departing. Here's a quick look at my stateroom. I had a balcony cabin. Nothing spectacular. It was clean and efficient for the cruise. But it's the view that keeps me coming back. Here's a quick pic on my balcony before heading to one of the social events. By the way, it was a social dance cruise, so I teamed up with a bunch of fellow cruise dancers. We had to tender to the private island or Princess Cays. Not sure it's a private island actually. So here's some footage from that tender experience. This was my first time tendering through Carnival. It was efficient and thankfully uneventful. And there you have it. It was very warm, so I didn't stay out long. Besides, I never got in the water, so there wasn't much to do besides walk around and spend money at the shops. And there was a few watering holes. But it was a beautiful, beautiful day. As you can see, Princess Cays was beautiful and a perfect place to take the family. Lots of chairs, and they had a cordon off swim area that was relatively safe. Just never forget swim shoes. I was sailing on board the Carnival Conquest, by the way. An older ship, however, I wasn't unsatisfied of the food. I was impressed. I ate in the dining room every night and for breakfast most mornings. And I found all the food to be fresh and very reasonable. I did observe the stingrays in the water. That was a private stingray encounter that you could pay to experience. I enjoyed the view from afar. And then it was time to tender back to the ship. I did enjoy Carnival's efforts to police the ship a little more and keep the rowdiness down. It definitely worked. Like I said, I sailed a year ago and it was rowdy and unpleasant. But this time, it was pretty well supervised and I appreciated that. I ate in the beautiful sunflower dining room most nights. This was as we pulled into Nassau, Bahamas. There's your look of Nassau, a very familiar port. Here's a view of the ships that were in town: Margaritaville, Disney. I did a quick pier walk in Nassau and walked down to the Senior Frog restaurant and back. I do love all the improvements to the port of Nassau. You really don't have to do much. Just go to the end of the pier, shop around, and go back on the ship. Unless, of course, you take an excursion like I do on occasion. This time I didn't feel like an excursion, so I just checked out the pier, walked down to the restaurant, and came back. It was a very busy day in Nassau, lots of people. So it was a great opportunity for people watching. The world-famous straw market is a souvenir shopper's delight. I enjoyed the local band. They were playing for the tourists and tips, of course. Once I made it to Senior Frog, I just turned around and went back to the ship. It was a short and simple cruise, 4 nights, or 4 days, 3 nights. The final night in the dining room was a blast. The food was really good, and I always enjoy the baked Alaska for dessert. Happy cruising, my friends. Until next time, Godspeed and good waves.